So that's the most important thing, is figuring out where north was on the map. And then we downloaded from the internet, which is a free download, a set of numbers that show us the time on the left side, 6:50 a.m., 7 a.m., 7:10 a.m., and then it gives us the altitude of the sun in minus 2.7, minus 0.8, 1.4, in respect to the horizon. The horizon being 0, and anything that's below 0 means that the sun is still below the horizon. Anything that's above 0 means that it's peaking over the horizon. And that's, of course, at sea level for Los Angeles, that our actual zip code. And then we also look at one more set of numbers on the right side, and that's the degrees in azimuth on the compass reading that it should read of where the sun is going to come out of. So 116.6 degrees, 118 degrees, 119.4 degrees, etc., etc. So we notice that at 7:10 a.m. at 118 degrees, the sun is going to be at 1.4 above sea level. So that's pretty much when sunrise is going to happen. Now, of course, it might be behind a mountain, which means it's going to take a lot longer, maybe up to 7:30 or 7:40 for it to actually peek over the mountain for us to actually see it. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to take a compass reading and figure out exactly where 118 degrees is. So we look at our compass, and we're going to do a freeze frame here in just a moment. And we count up until we see 90 degrees, 120 degrees, and a couple of dots or a couple of dashes before 120 degrees is going to be 118 degrees. So it's due about between east and south. We're closer to east, of course. So right at that direction, that's where the sun is going to come out of. Now, of course, since we're in the northern hemisphere, United States, it's always going to be coming out kind of southern part of the eastern side, and it's going to roll towards the south and set in the west. Sun rises in the east, sets in the west, and again, because we're in the northern hemisphere, it always leans towards the south, and it makes a circle around the south down to the west. If we were in the southern hemisphere, it would go towards the north. It would go east and then north and then west. Northern hemisphere, United States, is going to go east, south, west.